Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by AAAFX and Amanda Water Park and British International School Phuket. Now we've got a couple of topics to talk around Thailand today, starting with tourist attractions to open for longer, especially in the capital city Bangkok. Bangkok Fashion Week, meditation, as well as we're going to look at a poll we sent out last week, as well as talking about TikToks and their stars. So let's start today talking about the tourist attractions to open for longer. Now, the Bangkok governor, everyone's favorite, Kun Chat, right? Yes, everybody approves. Okay. He's planning to stimulate the local economy by encouraging some tourist attractions, especially those along the Chao Phraya River, to open for longer hours so that people can enjoy, as the country is trying to encourage more and more tourists to come in, not just internationally, but also local and domestic tourism. And if tourist attractions are open past sunset, he said that it's better weather.
Yes.
It's not hot.
It's true.
And less traffic as well, depending on how and when you plan to get out of your house. And he said that City Hall is also planning to install decorative lights around tourist attractions along the Chao Phraya River. So they're trying to make it so that people have a much better experience when they go out and have fun within the capital city. He also said, look, we do need to find the right balance between stimulating the economy and keeping order in local communities as well. And that is one of the things that he wants to do. Initial thoughts, anyone?
I think that's good. Is this like part of the 4 a.m. plan as well?
No, this is nothing to do with 4 a.m. So we're talking tourist attractions. We're talking about, temples, restaurants, certain areas, even Chao Phraya area like Asiatique.
Yeah.
There are a couple of tourist attractions where people just go solely for the tourist experience.
Like temples.
Yes,
and
but they
grand
normally close by 6 p.m.
Yeah, that's
sharp.
right. Yeah.
But he wants to open them for a bit longer.
I think that's good. Like it's true. Like the weather is much nicer at night, and I think when you go to the temple at night, it's a different vibe as well. That's a good idea.
Agree.
Another thing he wants to fix, of course, are the waterways. Now, he claimed that he, and along with a lot of people, call Bangkok Venice of the East. I have no idea why. I do know. But, back in the day, they used to have a lot of beautiful canals. Not so much anymore. But he actually wants to work with Venetian authorities.
Wow.
And he wants to learn how they can learn from their water management plan, and also, possibly exchange culture and collab with each other. And he wants to basically work with the authorities from Venice to make Bangkok declare Bangkok as its twin city.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't there suffering from floods as well in Venice? Maybe that's how we're twins.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Twinning in all the good and bad.
Yeah, the Venice of the East, they want it to be literal. And they also want, the governor also wants to make improvements in terms of livability. Now, Bangkok is currently ranked 98th in global livability ranking, conducted by the Economist Intelligence Unit. And the governor said he wants to make it at least to 50. Change the ranking from 98th to 50 by 2027.
Okay,
I think we can do it.
Yeah, we have time.
Yeah.
Okay. If all these things are actually going to be fixed, then yes.
I actually saw them fixing the roads on Asok
Finally.
this Saturday. Yeah, and Sunday also. They were kind of scraping the black stuff from the drainage. So when the water flows in, when there's floods, it'll be better, I think.
Okay.
So we're on the way.
Well, once again, he's come out and said that they will focus on transparency, introduce more public green zones, and creative collaborative space, as well as solve the city's recurring floods. He's a man on a mission. We all know about the 200 things he wants to change. And so far, he has run a fairly successful campaign, not only in terms of popularity and PR, but he's made some fairly decent changes around Bangkok. And overall, I would say the general consensus around him running as governor of Bangkok City has been very positive. Would you agree?
Very positive.
So
Yeah.
far, he tried to keep his word, like his promises during the campaign.
Promises.
Well,
It's a difficult word. Don't use
politicians.
the word promise lightly. All right, we're going to move on to our next topic, which is actually involving one Natty Warisa.
Me.
Because if you might have noticed, she's been out and about last week but she's here today. And Nettie, please tell us a little bit about Bangkok Fashion Week, you high-so person you.
Yes. So I got invited to sit in the front row of Bangkok International Fashion Week
Bravo.
2022.
Yes.
Yes.
Lightly,
Clap.
lightly.
Clap.
Lightly. Very nice.
It was actually really, really fun. That was my first time ever joining any sort of big international fashion week. And this year, or every single year actually, it's hosted by Siam Paragon ever since 2007. But this year, what's special about it is that it's bigger, it's longer, it's more grand, and it's the comeback ever since the pandemic hit.
So it's shut down for a couple of years.
Yeah, it's shut down for about 3 years, and this is a huge comeback. And the shows were just mind-blowing. That's all I can say. And I have a footage that will come out very, very soon. Actually, it'll drop today, later around 6 p.m. But what I can say is that I was blown away by the creativity that these designers put into their work. There were points when it wasn't just about the visuals or, it was about the ambiance in general. So, for example, Issue, which is like a company that they have like a bit of Indian hint to it. You know it, right?
Yeah.
Like the fashion designer. They actually had potpourri or something inside the venue as well. So when you entered, not only are you greeted with the grandeur of, the stage, but you can also smell it. So it's like a 4D experience. It was amazing.
It's the Senses. I feel like that's a great name for a brand.
Senses.
I'm sure there
Yes.
is a brand.
Possibly.
Yes.
But anyways, yes, you can stay tuned for later today to have have a more detailed view of Bangkok Fashion Week and what Natty was up to last week. Let me just talk about our last topic before we go to the break. It's actually something that we've done before, but a little bit of an update. It's actually regarding monks. Now, I don't know. I think Sarah might not remember.
Yeah, no.
But Nettie, you might remember we had 3 monks actually come and visit us at the Good Morning Thailand Good Morning Thailand studio, and we did a quick interview talking about the benefits of meditation and how they run like this meditation retreat. Well, I've been in contact with them very recently, last week actually, and they sent me some details about some of the things that they've been doing recently, and they've actually been working or they've had a celebrity actually come in who I could basically connect to. Now the celebrity I'm talking about, his name is Tamashiro. Now he's taken time off to go and basically detox his mind and inner peace and find inner peace. And he was actually ordained as a monk on early September. The reason I'm talking about is because he's a celebrity in the sense of he's like a radio host. He's a Canadian celebrity, but he actually created a book called How to Ikigai. Have you ever heard of the word Ikigai?
I know Ikigai, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ikigai is basically how do I explain it? It's a way of finding purpose in life.
Yes.
It's a great just general. If you don't want to read the book, you don't have to. You can just Google it and you can learn a little bit of Ikigai. But it's an amazing ancient philosophy coming from Okinawa, Japan, which helps you basically find your purpose and what your life is worth, and just finding worth in what you do, how you live. So it's like basically figuring out, do what you love, do what you're good at, do what the world needs, and do what you can be rewarded for. And that way you can basically find purpose in your life. And Tim Tamashiro was an author of that book, and he's basically been ordained as a monk now. And it's just he just lives like such a celebrity life, and he's an author in general, and he's a radio host. He's hosting this, he's hosting that, and back a couple of months ago, we also had one of our panel guests who was a former Marine veteran, and shared about how his story and getting through war and stuff through meditation. So it really doesn't matter who you might be. You could be an ordinary person, you could be a CEO, you could be a Marine veteran, you could be a celebrity. Meditation really helps everyone, and this was done in Chiang Mai at the Wat Ban Kun temple in Chiang Mai. So check them out if you do have some time, and we hope that meditation has helped you too in your life somehow, somewhere. All right, we're going to take a quick break now. Once we come back from the break, we'll be addressing a poll as well as talking about a 6-hour whiskey drinking contest. Find out more after the break. Thinking of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAA FX?
What is AAAFX?
Good question. Look no further than AAAFX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods, including crypto, with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and Sarah is going to mute her iPad.
Sorry.
However, the show is brought to you by AAAFX. Trading and investing money never became easier. Click the link in the description below. Visit their website. You know, you can do foreign exchange. You can just trade many different things over there. Don't trust me. Trust the website. They're more trustworthy. And find out more. Link in the description below. Guys, I've got an announcement to make.
Wow.
Luke Manton, wherever you may be, good sir, thank you for becoming a Thaiger elite.
Thank
Elite.
He's a
you.
Thaiger elite, and we salute you, Luke.
Thank you.
Is it the fourth one now? Is he
He's,
the
I
fourth
believe, the
one?
third one.
Oh,
Oh,
the third.
oh.
There's
It's the
a
three
charm.
musketeers. We have three
Yes.
Thaiger elites. Thank you very much, Luke, for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
I hope to get
you.
in contact with you. Please send us an email at info@thetiger.com. I'd love to talk to you and perhaps get some of your suggestions in what content we can make. As in Thaiger Elite, you can suggest us some things that interest you. All right. Let's now talk about a poll. About a poll. Let's talk about the poll we sent out last Friday. We made a new video on scams in Thailand. By the way, well done.
Thank you.
Well done. 15,000 views in 24 hours. Well done. But before it releases, we'd like to ask, among the common scams listed below, which one have you fallen for at least once or come across? 40% said tuk-tuk scams.
Yeah.
40% of people have experienced a good tuk-tuk scam. We've all faced a good tuk-tuk scam. No scams are good, by the way. That was a joke. People take you literally these days. 28% said none at all or there are other scams. So 28% have never experienced scams.
Lucky them.
Or, well, possibly because they're aware of it, right? Education is key. 18% said go-go bar and ping pong show scams.
What kind of scams are those? Anyways, go on.
8% jet ski scams. 6% motorbike rental scams. So let's go through this quickly. Tuk-tuk scam is you get into tuk-tuk, they don't have any meters, they overcharge you. I guess that's a
experienced
scam.
that this weekend. So I took a tuk-tuk
Yeah.
and we agreed on the price of 130 baht.
Okay.
And then I paid 500.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, I don't have change. Can you just make it 150?" I was like, what's the logic here? Like, you don't have change and you want to increase the price. I was like, no, I will find that 30 and so you can give me 400 back. And then he's like, oh, okay, sure. But I was like, really? But I don't understand that logic. So yeah. And he was like, he refused to lower the price. Actually, it was 160. And I asked for like 120. And he's like, no, there's really bad traffic. But there was no traffic whatsoever.
Right.
Tuk-tuk.
All right.
Scam.
Jet ski scam is you take a jet ski, you possibly crash, you come back, or you don't crash, you come back with the jet ski, and the jet ski guy's like, oh, look, you've made a mark on it. You've got to pay 8,000 baht or 10,000 baht. Motorbike rental scam, same.
Same.
Go bar and ping pong show scams. I guess
no
you go
idea.
in and they charge you ridiculous prices.
Exactly.
And none at all means you've learned about them. Now, Captain Kremen says, I've never fallen for any of those, mostly because they're well publicized, which they are. Michael Maynard says, been living in Pattaya for 7 months now and have yet to be confronted by a scam. Love Thailand. Well, good for you. Is it Michael or Michelle? Michelle Maynard. Michael. Or Michael. And Smee McGee says, my wife is Thai, so she helps me avoid all the scams. Get yourself a Thai partner. It's very useful in Thailand. Who would have known? All right, let's now move on to our next topic, which is actually regarding something good. Now, education is key.
Yes.
And on the topic of being educated and being informed, small children in Pattaya are now well informed on how to get out of danger. What specific danger, Sarah?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but it's starting a bit sad, but it's very useful information, I think. In Thailand, from 2014 to 2020, there were incidents of 129 children left alone in school buses in Thailand, and 6 of these 129 children has died. So there have been they get dropped off in the morning or in the afternoon or whatever, and somehow they were napping or sleeping, or they're too small, or something like that, and the teacher overlook, the driver overlook, and they're just in there and they don't know what to do because they're young, like 3-4-year-old kid. So now an incident just happened like a few months ago where another young child has been left in the van and passed away. And so now they're trying to raise awareness and teach the children how to help themselves if they find themselves locked in a van. So after that tragic incident, they're trying to teach children, young children especially, to honk the car horn repeatedly so that people would find them. Because usually they panic and it's very hot in Thailand. So they get dehydrated, they just panic, they try to knock, they don't think of like honking the horn. So now they're teaching kids to know, instead of panicking, just go to the driver's seat and try to honk the horn. And that's just one school where they started. And they're planning to teach this to all the schools in Pattaya and hopefully in Bangkok as well.
Oh, that's
So
great
that's a good
news.
thing,
Yeah.
to teach them. It's a useful skill anyway.
Yes. Education is key. Well done.
Yeah, so that's a good story, even though it started out a bit sad, but yeah, it's raising awareness and hopefully there's less incidents like that in the years to come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another quick break. Once we come back from the break, I apologize, but finally we'll talk about the 6-hour whiskey drinking contest.
Wow.
We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by British International School Phuket. Did I say that a bit too fast? British International School Phuket. They have the Soccer Sevens coming up, which I hate the fact that they call it Soccer Sevens. Or maybe they don't.
is
Maybe
Soccer
that's just me. It's basically an international football tournament that BISP hosts at BISP. And they have teams from all over the world, mostly across Southeast Asia. In my time, it used to be from Taiwan, from Brunei. Teams come over and have like this international football contest, and it's very competitive, and it's great.
I see.
So that's happening actually next month, in 2 months, on the 25th or 26th of November, and we'll possibly be there.
Nice.
GMT live from BISP.
You'll love it.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good. All right. Link in the description below if you'd like to send your child or loved one to BISP. Then you can click the link in the description and find out more about this amazing school. All right. It's now time to talk about the 6-hour whiskey drinking contest, which has apparently drawn criticism. I don't know why.
You don't know why? Well, this contest is supposed to happen on October 11th, and it's scheduled to be held in the province of Chayapum. And the reason why
Chayapum.
this contest is being held is because it's one of the farmers' birthdays, apparently. So it's kind of like a private but also public event. He invited people via social media, and he said, come on and let's drink some rice whiskey. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Rice whiskey drinking competition from 6 p.m. all the way until midnight.
6
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, so 6
straight.
hours. But here's the thing. You have to pay 500 baht to enter to win a chance of actually collecting 10,000 baht only if you actually win the competition. But naturally, a lot of people are concerned about this kind of competition. They're saying that, drinking large amounts of rice whiskey for 6 hours, it could cause death, which is a fair point, I think, because you're going to get so intoxicated, not to mention you're going to be extremely dehydrated by that time. There's a lot of rules for the event, but some of them that is kind of interesting is that if you get sick or vomit, you automatically lose. No spitting out any liquor. It has to all be swallowed, it says there. Anyone who quits or vomits by midnight will have the amount they drink measure. And in order to receive the prize, this is the weird one, the winner must pass a drug test. Because apparently if you've been drinking and you've been winning, you've been on something for sure.
Are you know performance enhancing drugs?
Yeah.
But can I say something? That's a very typical Thai way of drinking alcohol as well. Firstly, yes, whiskey, very common drink. But, in my experience with most of my Thai friends, they drink longer hours because if you see their glass, they'll be 2% whiskey, 90% ice, 10% water. and they just drink it for hours and hours because it's more about, you know, sitting and chatting
Socializing,
and
yeah.
karaoke and, you know, let's be honest, if they start at 6, you're not going to finish at midnight, goes till 3 or 4 a.m. This is a traditional, normal Thai way of drinking. They're chill drinkers. And so it's not like something out of the ordinary.
It's not
you
like
know.
chugging it
Yeah,
down, right?
so I can imagine all these people being like, "Wait, I would do that. I would drink whiskey for those amount of hours anyways. Might as well have a chance to win 10,000 baht and drink free whiskey."
But actually, they are forced also. Not only that you have to pay 500 baht, you also have to pay for 2 of your own rice bottle whiskeys at the event.
Which costs 200 baht.
I have no idea how much it costs, but it's the farmers.
I can't imagine it being very much. So the basically people are outraged because
It
it's
could cause
dangerous?
death. Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually, I don't know why, but I've done some research on these kinds of all-you-can-eat contests, all-you-can-drink contests. Like, you can even get, it's very dangerous to drink water. So, like, in this all-you-can-drink water contest, like, you can actually drown yourself.
Right.
Yeah, there have been multiple deaths of people dying by drinking too much water, drinking too much anything, really. Now, something that intoxicates you, logically, does that make sense or any sense? Probably not. Is it dangerous? Absolutely. Should they do it? Probably not. But if you take all logic out of it, if it was my friend's birthday and he was like, "Hey, bro," right? If you're the right age, I'm not saying like
Yeah.
it's right or wrong, but if your mate was just like, "Hey, we'd be drinking anyways. Do you want to make a contest out of it?" Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to understand his
He just
perspective.
publicized it and trying to make money out
Yeah,
of it
I think
somehow
so.
as well.
I think that's a great way
Was
to
he
PR.
trying to make money out of it?
I don't. He
10,000 baht.
didn't. He didn't say it explicitly, but I
Okay.
think this is great PR for his winery. Or not winery, his
But
brewery.
you have to pay like 500 to
500
participate
and
buy your
buy
own.
your own bottles, 2
Well,
bottles.
nobody's forced to do it, right?
Yeah,
So
it's-
people
it's a
are
good
looking
fun.
at these guys having fun and being like, "Oh, it's too dangerous. I don't like it."
Well, if you guys are
They're
not
all
scared,
grown-up adults making their own life choices. I mean, granted, the stupid choices, but their choices nonetheless. And in this world where we all say like, "Oh, we want the freedom to do whatever we want," and yet we sit and criticize whatever they do.
yeah, you can go and apply.
Participate.
Right to apply.
It won't.
Please let us know.
It's open until October 5th, just in case anybody's.
Would you enter an all-you-can drink milkshake contest?
Milkshake? Oh, yes.
You see? Oh, just because it's a milkshake, it's okay. All-you-can-eat chocolate contest?
Sure.
Oh, that's okay. All right, because chocolate isn't dangerous, nor is milkshakes. Hashtag diabetes. All right.
Wow. Okay,
By
sure.
the way, please don't take this too seriously. We're just having fun on our morning talk show.
Yes.
I just feel like I have to give a disclaimer. You know,
Yes.
people are very sensitive these days. All right, we're going to move on to our next topic, which is regarding a TikTok star. Have you ever wanted to be a TikTok star? Well, careful, because the video doesn't last long and you have to make a lot of content, and a lot of content often means making stupid decisions.
Interesting conclusion there. But a Thai TikTok star who has a following of 2.4 million
Wow.
actually started off as a prank. He didn't mean to go viral with this post. So
Okay.
what happened is that he and a couple of his friends were going to travel to Singapore. And so he pranked his friends by saying like, "Why don't you give me all your money, the money that you want to use to spend in Singapore, and I'll exchange it for you." So his plan was to take all the money, exchange it to Singaporean dollars in Thailand, and hold it and won't give them like when they arrive in Singapore. And then all the friends would be like, "Hey, I need my money. I need to pay for things." And then he would be like, "Okay, you have to exchange it, but at a higher rate." That was his joke. I don't find it funny, but that was the joke anyway. But turns out the joke was on him because it backfired. He was holding all his friends' money. And when he entered Singapore, the law in Singapore is actually that you can only hold 20,000 Singaporean dollars in cash when you enter the country. He didn't know that. He held around 25,000 and above something. So he got questioned by authorities, and then he got interrogated, and then he had to explain that he's a TikToker and this was supposed to be a prank on his friends. Long story short, the prank backfired on him, but luckily he wasn't fined or anything. He was just let go off like a silly charge. Yeah. So
People do things for content these days.
Yeah.
yeah.
So basically, he just He's like, give me all your money, I'll exchange it. And then when he goes to Singapore, he goes, haha, if you want it back, you're going to have to pay me this. And
More.
eventually he'll make a profit of like 200 baht.
Something like that. Yeah.
And okay, I get the point.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I mean,
not
I
a
don't
very
find
funny
it. Yeah,
prank.
exactly. I don't see the point of that prank.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it backfires, so I'm pretty sure he's never going to do any
And-
money
and
pranks.
To be honest, that video is going to get more views
I know.
because we're like, prank gone wrong.
yeah.
He got 1.2 million likes already, or views. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of views. I watched it. I was like, still not funny. I was like,
Look, man, if your job is to make viral videos every day, good job.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of some people might find it stupid or waste of time, he's making millions and I'm not. Therefore,
yeah.
I'll be like, all right.
He's doing
you do
something
you.
right.
You do you. Don't get in trouble. Read your laws while traveling over international borders. And yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
good for him for surviving.
Yeah, for surviving.
Nettie, we made a viral TikTok video.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Viral.
Wow.
Why?
viral
I
with
never heard of
3,000.
this.
Wait. So this is why it went viral. So Natty has a
Goodness.
TikTok account. We went to Surat Thani,
Yeah.
and Natty was doing this dance thing, the jiggle jiggle song, and we did. She taught me the dance. I did the dance with her.
Oh, no.
And normally because it's a young TikTok account, she doesn't have that many people on it.
What
She'd-
does that mean?
She'd get like 40 to 100 views, right,
Okay.
per video. Our video got more than 4,000. That's an increase
Oh.
of 4,000%.
You went so bad with that
That's
number.
viral.
It is viral.
Huge.
4,000 views,
Huge.
not even likes. We got like 40 likes. So
Huge.
That's a lot.
thousands of people watched it, but only like in the tens click like
I need to
on
go
that.
watch this.
Yes.
It's pretty
Because
sad.
my money don't jiggle jiggle.
It rolls.
Folds, no?
Did you say
Yes.
roll?
Yeah.
She said roll. Apparently
like
her
that.
money rolls.
I have coins.
All right. We're going to take our last break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be addressing some of your comments and feedback, members. So type them away because the voice of God is watching. We'll be back right after this.
Rice
Nice.
whiskey.
Right. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by Andamanda Water Park. If you like water parks, this is possibly the best water park in Thailand and one of the best in Southeast Asia.
Nice.
That's right. And it's, I believe, one of the largest themed water parks in Southeast Asia, or even Asia in general. So visit Andamanda Water Park and find out for yourself on what fun there is to be had. All right, it's now time to take some comments and feedback from our members. So for this moment, I would like to introduce to the chat the voice of God.
Hello. Sounds of
God.
angels
Yeah.
sound
I was gonna-
sleepy
yeah,
today.
I was gonna-
Harmonizing was
I was going to break out an Ave Maria.
Please no.
No, okay.
Sorry.
our first 3 comments that are unrelated to the topics today. PG Santa would like to ask, who is BISP's biggest rival?
In my time, probably Bangkok Pattaya,
Oh, of course.
Yes.
which is...
Oh wait, and then Sarah was from Bangkok.
Yes,
Patna.
Sarah is from
Ah.
Bangkok Pattaya. Biggest rivals were, I think for the football tournaments, Jaredong for the football. Jaredong is a school in Brunei, Bangkok Pattaya in Bangkok, and it's
What about in
pretty
Phuket?
much. No, we didn't have any competition. In
Oh wow.
I know.
not for sports, not really. Yeah, we had some Thai schools attend the football tournament, and yes, they were good. But in terms of proper school rivalry, other British schools in the vicinity.
The king of the territory.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, since you were highlighting the Thaiger elites that joined, people got curious. So Tech Symbol asked, "What are the benefits of the Thaiger elite?" And Sick Puppy asked, "How much is it?"
Well, both of those questions can actually, you can find the answer out when you click the join button near the end, either the live video you're watching right now or on the Thaiger YouTube. Some of the perks, I some of the I can't remember them by heart, but
Discord.
yeah. So you could have individual calls with any one of us on Discord. You can suggest videos. We will take your opinions and your ideas and incorporate them in our videos, whatever the next video you might want to be. And
Thaiger merchandise that's personalized and
yes,
signed.
we'll give you personalized Thaiger merchandise just for you. Birthday shout outs, special video messages, whatever, really. If you're an elite, you're an elite, you know?
I know.
Only the elite know what the elite get.
Fair point.
Okay. Remind me, because people were talking about Venice. What were you guys talking about during that time?
The canals, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, quick note. Elite also, the Thaiger Elite also get to know everything before everyone else. What videos, what projects we're going to do.
Oh, okay.
But don't like members get
Noted.
that?
Where we're heading. No, they do. Yeah, where we're heading. But what I mean is the elite get elite treatment. As in, they just get to know first. That's it.
Okay.
You know, it's not like, I'm not going to lie, it's not like a crazy out of this world experience, guys. The whole Thaiger Elite, I never expected anyone to join because I just thought it would be ridiculous if someone did. But we have crazy people who love us out there.
I know,
And
thank
all I
you.
can say is that we're fortunate enough to have you. You're crazy. I don't understand why you're Thaiger Elite. I'm saying that. I'm just being completely
Bad
honest.
advertisement.
No, I'm just being completely honest. I never expected anyone to become a Thaiger Elite. But yeah, and it's just one of those things that kind of took off, you know. Sometimes things just happen and you have to roll with it.
Sick Puppy saying, do they get a bottle service at Bobo?
Ooh, I don't know about that. But
This is expensive. I don't even have a
We'll
bottle
see,
for
we'll see,
myself.
with Carmel, with like,
Carmel.
Oh God.
with like
Voice
a
of
hand
God.
towel on her left hand.
What?
Yes.
Was she a butler or
And
something?
she sounds very British for some reason. I've seen her at Bobo.
Forbes.
I've seen her at Bobo. Like, her
Really?
accent changes.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
She goes,
Totally.
well. Yeah.
What?
What is that British accent?
Well, it's Royal English. I don't know.
Oh, oh gosh.
Before I get to the canal story, I think Phil Cooper Thwaite was our first elite. I
Yeah.
don't remember first or second.
Okay.
And he's here on the live stream, and he said it's been a busy 2 weeks back in Thailand, and now I finally got the time to start watching GMT live again.
Nice.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back, good
Welcome.
sir.
Yes.
Salutes to our
Salutes.
Tiger Elite.
Come
You
on.
get salutes,
Okay,
apparently.
salute.
Yeah.
New thing. Okay.
Posh.
So the canal story now. PG Santa said nobody talks about how much Venice stinks. It smells bad.
There, twin
That's why
sister.
twinsies.
Does it?
Twinsies.
Twins.
Twins
Why you look
to
at my phones?
Bangkok. Yeah, you just or you
You
just
guys
start
are
reading.
distracted by what?
comments.
No, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ding Dong Farang in Thailand said, this is for keeping the tourist attractions open for much longer. Great idea keeping attractions open longer at night. So many places look better illuminated after dark.
Yeah,
That's actually true.
I
Yeah.
agree.
That's true. I remember being a kiddie and then, well, not that kiddie, but like in university and stuff. And it was so hard to go out at night when everything was shutting down. So I'm kind of happy that these tourist places are kind of opening up. Even as a Thai, sometimes I enjoy
Yeah,
a
me
Thai
too.
scenery. Yeah.
For the Fashion Week video, people were saying that you look quite bougie.
Oh, hello,
Yes,
Sengir.
Natalie is very
I, the
bougie.
bouge.
That's when the real. After 5 p.m., once she leaves the Tiger, you
I
see the
become
real
bougie.
Nettie. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I had to dress
She
up a
goes
bit.
bad and bougie. Because Nettie is bad and bougie. Hey.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay.
And the video is releasing tonight, right?
Yes, at 6
Yes.
p.m.
Is it why 6 p.m.?
Because I like 6
I thought
p.m.
it's coming out in the afternoon because we have TNT coming out at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Are we not?
Okay.
We'll talk
we
about
will
it.
discuss
Live.
about it
We'll talk
later.
about it.
For the survey on scams, Greg Anderson said, Sarah, I'm sorry about your tuk-tuk scam, but why didn't you just pay when you negotiated? Basically pay the agreeable rate before the trip. It works for me.
No, I did. We agreed on it, and then I gave him 500 baht, and then he didn't have change, and then he said, "Can it be 150?"
So
I think-
before you left.
I was paying. Like I'm gonna pay him
Before?
500.
Oh.
Like getting down.
Oh,
Like,
getting
getting
down.
down.
Oh,
So
but
that's
then
like
he
after
suggested
the
before.
ride.
Yeah, but we
Oh.
agreed already, like verbally, that it's 130, and he agreed, and then 500. But now he doesn't have change. And he
130.
want 100.
Why not 120?
He doesn't want it, and I needed to go, so I was like, I agreed on it. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, people commented on the scams video and they said that because of those scams, like they suggested like always go on a trip with smaller bills.
Yeah.
Never
True.
give the
My
big
mistake,
bills.
yeah.
A lot of people got scammed because they gave a big bill and then the taxi driver would say, "Oh, I don't have change." So
Yeah,
I
they
just
always
ask
do
them
this.
before I get on. Well, you can just ask them, can I scan or can I just prompt pay you?
I did, but I was like
Oh.
already in the tuk-tuk. He's like, he doesn't have.
Okay, then I
Yeah.
just pick the next one then.
Scams.
I don't like carrying cash anymore.
Yeah,
Too bougie.
No, it's not bougie. It's you have a phone.
Convenience.
Everybody, all three of us
QR.
have an Apple iPhone and a bank account, and almost now every one of them have QR
QR,
codes.
yeah.
So
So
it's just a better
convenient.
way to pay, and it's proof, and you can keep. You don't need a real receipt. You can manage and track your payments as well.
I can't wait for
Natty,
7-Eleven
yeah.
to start
Yeah,
doing
I
scan
know.
payments. It's so
You
do only for
no
true
money.
money.
Yeah, true money. Just
But
don't
it's
put
an
true money.
Okay,
Why
then
would it be so difficult?
They're being difficult. Why can't they
Why?
just use the normal QR code?
You're right. You're right. But there is an option.
Yeah.
Right?
true
You're acting like there's no option. Like, is there option the best option? Probably not.
Yeah.
But you download True Money, you upload money on there, which has,
It's an inconvenience.
well, then live with it.
You can
Not
use
do it
your
and complain.
Visa card though. Beep for $5. Beep.
Can you? Like,
Yeah,
you-
can.
No minimum amount.
No minimum.
Oh, that's
yeah. So you can do that.
It'd be difficult and then complain. All right, continue.
the story about children getting locked in cars. John's Journey said about the children on buses, the driver should check that the bus is empty before he leaves it. You know, like a whole check of all the seats. And then Kazna said, as soon as a child steps on the bus, it is then the driver's responsibility until the child safely arrives at the destination. No excuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Sad what happened though.
Yeah.
All right. Any more questions?
Yeah. Questions and comments.
Okay.
For the 6-hour whiskey drinking contest, Marky Mark said, how many people will die from alcohol poisoning during the whiskey drinking competition?
I hope zero.
Zero.
We don't
Probably
know.
not.
Yeah.
It's an unlikely event. It's like rice whiskey, which is not that strong. Lao khao, ใช่ไหม?
Low
Lao-
cow,
It is
yes, yes, low
strong.
cow.
Is it strong? No.
Yeah, Lao khao.
It is strong.
It is very.
It is strong.
strong.
Wait,
It's
can
like
I?
over
Can I?
90%.
Wait. It says that contestants have to drink the brand of rice whiskey 40 proof or higher. I don't know what 40 proof.
40%.
Okay, so it has
40%.
40% alcohol
Okay.
in
Yeah,
it
then
or
that
higher.
is strong.
That is very,
Very strong.
strong.
Is-
Like gone.
You don't
but then are
necessarily
you
have to
allowed to like
down
mix
it,
it
yeah.
or
You have to
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, I guess.
are you allowed to mix it or
Yeah, you can. That I don't know actually.
Yeah, see,
Let me.
then people can cheat their way out. Oh, then it'll be fine.
I completely agree that it's dangerous and it's definitely stupid in many ways. But again, they're like, they're just adults doing adult things.
Funny thing though, in all of the rules, none of the rules said you have to be of age to drink.
Yeah, I was wondering
Oh.
that.
They didn't say that, but you have to
no.
take a drug test to claim your prize.
No
But
performance enhancing drinking.
they didn't do it before you take the competition.
Yeah.
It's only after. Oh, you won. Let me see if you have any drug enhancements in you.
Okay.
Do you like my gesture?
Very,
Okay, good.
very nice.
Oh, random warning. Okay, keep going.
For the TikTok star that got detained in Singapore, Sick Puppy said his friends are idiots to turn over money to him. Never ever give your money away to anyone, including relatives.
Wise words.
Yeah.
And then text symbol asked, what is Natty's TikTok name?
Oh, actually, I don't even know because I don't
It's
go on
Natty
there.
Against the World 32.
I don't think so. I think it's Natty_Warisa. Oh no, it's not. It's Natty Warisa. There we go. But you're
Natty
gonna be very
Warisa.
disappointed. I have like very few uploads because I don't really use it that much. You're gonna
Is
see
our
my Care
Jiggle
Bears.
Jiggle Dance still on there?
It is on there, but you're gonna
Does
see
it
a
have
lot of my Care
50,000
Bears.
views?
Guys, I like Care Bears. Yes, I had got it.
No,
No, it's like
3,000.
3,000. You so exaggerated.
But close. Close.
Close to 50,000.
Yes.
Sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please comment after the live video. Share it with your friends. Join our podcast channel. We have a new podcast coming in this Saturday.
More videos.
Yes, and a lot more fun videos. You can stay tuned today for Natty's Fashion Week video and also Jet's daily update later today, this evening. And as for now, I'd like to say thank you, Nettie. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank
You to Voice of God, hot
you.
and shy behind the buttons. Thank you to our sponsors and all of our members, of course. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Until then. No, wait, hold on. Today's
Today's word.
word is Shambhala.
What? How do you spell it?
Sorry.
They'll figure it out.
Shambhala.
We'll be seeing
Say no more.
100 different versions of the spelling.
Exactly, and they're going to be
Shambhala.
beautiful. Shambhala.
Shambhala.
All right, we'll see you live tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.